Hey, I'm Adam Jusko from ProudMoney.com. Sam's Club making a pretty significant change to its Sam's Club Mastercard as well as to the rewards that you can earn through its regular membership program, and those two things sort of go hand in hand, so we're going to look at it in this video. But first, I'm going to ask you to please subscribe to this YouTube channel if you have not already. And if you have already, I thank you for doing so. So Sam's Club has made some changes to its Sam's Club Mastercard. But even more so, what it has done is sort of changed the membership offerings that it has, the membership tiers, in order to sort of try to push you up into its plus tier. There is the regular tier that's $45, the club tier, and then there is the plus tier at $100. And with these changes, they're really sort of trying to push you into that plus tier in order for you to get more rewards, but then obviously to pay them more in order to be part of that tier. So we're going to look at the specifics here. Now, the changes we're talking about are only to the Sam's Club Mastercard. The Sam's Club store card continues to be sort of a dud card that you can use at Sam's Club, but it doesn't offer you any rewards. So we're talking about the Sam's Club Mastercard. Now, in the past, the Sam's Club Mastercard has been a fairly strong card for Sam's Club members. You could get 5% back on your gas purchases and up to $6,000 per year in gas purchases, 3% back on travel, 3% back on dining, 1% back everywhere else. And you would get that regardless of what level of Sam's Club membership you had. If you qualified for the card, that was what you got. Now, with the changes, there is a difference based on whether you are at the $45 club level in terms of what you're going to get with Sam's Club Mastercard, and whether you are at the $100 plus level with Sam's Club in terms of what you're going to get with the MasterCard. So if you are someone that is paying $45 to be a Sam's Club member, you can continue to have the Sam's Club MasterCard, and it's going to be mostly the same as it has been, except for the 3% on travel is going to go away. So you'd still have 6% on gas, you'd still have 3% on dining, you'd still have 1% on everything else that you buy with the card. Now, if you're someone that is paying the $100 for a Sam's Club Plus membership, or you are willing to upgrade your membership from the $45 per year club membership up to the $100 per year plus membership, well, then you can get quite a bit more from your Sam's Club Mastercard. Specifically, you are going to get 5% back on your purchases inside Sam's Club store locations on up to $25,000 per year in purchases inside those Sam's Club locations. Anything beyond $25,000, you would get 3% on those purchases. Any purchases that you make at samsclub.com would get you 3%. And this is in addition to the 5% on gas on up to $6,000 per year, the 3% on dining, and then the 1% on everything else. Now, I believe I described all that correctly and in a way that is the most understandable for you, but technically I will tell you that the way Sam's Club has structured their rewards program is you are getting 3% cash back on your Sam's Club purchases, both in-store and on samsclub.com as a Plus member with the Sam's Club MasterCard. And then on top of that 3%, when you purchase inside a Sam's Club location, you're getting that extra 2% that gets you up to 5% on your purchases inside Sam's Club locations. Excuse me. When you are using your card at samsclub.com, you don't get that extra 2%, so then you would only get 3% on samsclub.com. I don't know why they do it that way. It seems like it would make sense to just make it 5% across the board on any Sam's Club purchases, whether you're in store or on their website, but I'm just telling you how it works. And just as a side note, if you're a massive spender on your Sam's Club Mastercard, there is a maximum $5,000 that you can earn from the card per year. So you'd have to spend over $100,000 on the card to even think about hitting that $5,000 in rewards, but just mentioning it. Now, if by some chance you're a subscriber to this channel or you've watched other videos that we have made, you might know that I like to do the math. And so with this Sam's Club MasterCard, here is a good opportunity to do it. You have a $45 Sam's Club level that you could pay for, or you have a $100 plus level. That means that if you choose the $100 plus level, you are paying $55 more than you would be paying at that club level. Now, with that plus membership, you do get other things beyond just the greater rewards on the Sam's Club Mastercard. So you get things like access to pharmacy, optical, free shipping on samsclub.com. There's some other stuff as well. But let's say you didn't care about any of that and you only wanted to know whether it was worth it to pay $55 more for a plus membership in order to get more rewards than you would have if you were only paying $45. And the answer to that question is that if you are spending over $1,400 about at Sam's Club every year, then it makes sense for you to spend the $100 for that plus membership versus the $45 membership, because you will end up coming out ahead with that plus membership. If you don't spend at least $1,400 at Sam's Club, well, then you'd be better off staying at that $45 level and taking the MasterCard rewards that you get at that level. All right, instead of just taking my word for it, let's run through a few examples so you can see the math for yourself. Let's say you are someone that spends $50 per month at Sam's Club, which equals $600 per year. If you are a Sam's Club member paying $45 for your membership, you'd only get 1% on those Sam's Club purchases, which would be $6. If you were a Plus member and you were getting 5% on those Sam's Club purchases, well, in this case, you would have earned $30 in rewards over the course of a year. $30 versus $6, that's $24 more in rewards you would have earned as a Plus member. However, to be a Plus member, you would have paid $55 more, $100 versus $45, which means you would have only gotten $24 extra in rewards and you would have paid $55 to get them. That's not good. Now let's look at that $1,400 per year level, which is roughly $117 per month in purchases at Sam's Club. At the $45 membership level on $1,400 worth of purchases, you would get $14 back in rewards. If you were someone that paid for the Plus membership at $100 per year and you were getting 5% back on your Sam's Club purchases, well, in that case, you would be getting $70 back in rewards. $70 versus $14 is a $56 difference. You paid $55 more to be a Plus member than a Club member, which means you got $56 back. You paid $55 more. You're $1 ahead of the game. Now, if you are a much heavier spender at Sam's Club, let's see what the difference would be. Let's say you spend $250 per month at Sam's Club, or $3,000 per year. If you were only getting 1% on your Sam's Club purchases on $3,000, you would earn $30 in rewards. If you were getting 5% on those same purchases, you would be getting $150 in rewards. So $150 versus $30, that's a $120 difference. Now, the Plus membership is going to cost you $55 more than the Club membership. But when we compare $120 difference in rewards versus $55 difference in membership costs, well, then obviously you're coming out $65 ahead on the rewards there, even after taking into account how much more you paid for the Plus membership. So looking at that math and thinking about what a Sam's Club membership is all about, I would think that most people are probably spending more than $1,400 at Sam's Club per year if they're paying for a membership to Sam's Club, because why would you pay $45 if you're not going to be spending a decent amount at Sam's Club to begin with? So for probably most people, it is going to make sense to actually jump up to that next level, pay $100 for the Plus level in order to get those extra rewards on your Sam's Club purchases. Because remember, everything else about the card is essentially the same, still 5% on gas, still 3% on dining, regardless of which card you have. So what's interesting to me about what Sam's Club is doing here is that they're sort of taking a page out of the Amazon playbook with Amazon Prime and its Amazon Prime Visa, where you would get 5% on the Amazon Visa if you are a Prime member, only 3% if you are not. And then Sam's Club also might be putting a little bit of pressure here on Costco in terms of, what they're offering their members versus what Costco is offering theirs. Now, I can't see a whole lot of people saying, well, I'm done with Costco, I'm going to go over to Sam's Club Club now because they have, you know, this extra rewards I can earn on my Sam's Club purchases. But maybe some Sam's Club members, if they were thinking of jumping to Costco, this would keep them as Sam's Club members. Hard to say for sure, but it is a way to make Sam's Club members feel better about what they are getting and a way to push people up to paying a higher membership fee every year in order to stay Sam's Club members. So pretty smart on Sam's Club's end for most people who I believe are spending over $1,400 per year at Sam's Club. You're going to get more than you were getting before in most cases, so that is good as well. So overall, I think I'd give this a thumbs up. I would be interested to hear if you have a different take on it. Put your comments in that comments section below. Otherwise, I thank you for watching, and as always, please go to proudmoney.com where we do credit card reviews, talk personal finance, talk deals, and all sorts of other fun stuff too. Thank you for watching. Bye.